2017. This is a team like Alton, like Walton, not an offensive juggernaut or close to it. They struggle to move the ball. They played some teams that are at or below their level, which has resulted in those 4 wins. So it's going to be a tough matchup tonight for the Rebels and Coach T.J. Wesselman. But again, the same story for the Tigers. It's as Coach Jay Volker, I'm sure would tell the entire community, these kids are ready to go tonight. They're looking at this like this is they prepared just as they would for Company Catholic or Simon Kenton, and that's the key. Coach Volker and his staff, they want to see the offense put the ball in the end zone quick. They want to see efficient play, no penalties, and they want the defense to do what they do, which is shut down an offense that is very run heavy. And Mark Talley, how many times have we seen? Teams that
one-dimensional
these one-dimensional
really
teams that come in that can't really throw the ball, how much of a struggle it is for them. I expect a lot of that tonight. I expect a running clock. But another great night for football, Mark.
And the Beechwood Tigers come in here led by Clay Hayden, junior quarterback. And every week I check out his stats, and they're just incredible. He's completing 72% of his passes. 72% of his passes. Has 2 interceptions on the season, Murph. 2,186 yards with 26 touchdowns and averaging 312 yards per game. That is incredible, and I don't know how high he is now ranked. He's in the top 5 in the state of Kentucky.
Well, he's just been outstanding in every possible way. He currently ranks number 2 in the state of Kentucky in yards passing with 2,186. He's 61 behind Brady Atwell from Owensboro Catholic. He's ranked 5th in touchdown passes with 26.
Wow.
He's ranked 5th in yards per game, as you alluded to, 312 yards passing per game. And he's tied for 6th in completion percentage. This is a year, Mark, where there are a lot of quarterbacks, including Brady Atwell from Owensboro Catholic, Blaze Berry from Eminence, Cole Hodge from Cal. A lot of quarterbacks across the state putting up big numbers. But Clay Hayden's right there. And, Mark, think about it. Think about the last 2 games and then this game, and the next 2. He's not going to play a lot, but he's still putting up these numbers. He still gets it done. He's efficient. He gets the ball into the end zone. I mean, he's been an all-state performer this year, and he's just been a lot of fun to watch. And here's the other thing. Colleges are starting to take notice. He's starting to get a lot more interest. The numbers, all you have to do is log in the KHSA stats and see how high he is amongst some quarterbacks who are getting serious Power 5 interest. Clay Hayden, not sure how high he'll go, but the scouts are going to start sniffing around big time for Mitchell.
No doubt about it. He has a host of receivers to throw to. Luke Erdman, 641 yards on the season, 29 catches, averaging 92 yards per game, 10 touchdowns. Tyler Fryman, freshman, 584 yards, 28 catches, averaging 83 yards, 5 touchdowns. James Cusick, averaging 50 yards a game, 352 yards, 24 catches, 7 touchdowns. Chase Flaherty's caught 22 balls, Murph, to go along with his 62 carries. I mean, this offense, and I keep saying it every week, they're all coming back. They're juniors or below, and it's just incredible to watch this high-powered, high-octane offense. And then you throw in Talon Linder, Luke Sleet, and Xander Rigler. You got 7 or 8 guys to throw the ball to in the pinch, and all these guys getting playing time now, even though the underclassmen, it's going to pay huge dividends in the playoffs.
It's an offensive coordinator, head coach's delight. Having so many weapons in the holster. And then the freshman class, which is having a great game. They had a big win last night over Ohio in Union, 12-7.
Awesome.
They've got weapons that will be contributors next year as well. So the pipeline is just is so rich. And tonight I expect much of the same. I think that Owen County tonight in this game, they're going to struggle to stop the passing attack early. Clay has just been so efficient playing, being able to just find open receivers. These guys, Fryman, Erdman, Linder, Cusick, they're so great at getting separation, especially against defensive backs that might not necessarily know how to defend the ball. It's been fun to watch. Mark, I'm not sure if you can see out here. Spartan night here. Spartan youth football and cheer.
Awesome.
Once again another Spartan night. These two These two communities, Beechwood and Spartan Youth, have so much of a connection, so much history, and our athletic department, our Beechwood High School leadership wanted to welcome them in tonight and celebrate their organization and their success. You see the cheerleaders with our varsity cheerleaders. We see the football players with their Spartan jerseys on out in the pregame hype talk. Now they're running out. Just great to see. A great night for our community. Go Spartans.
And the Beechwood Tigers come in here 6-1, facing the Owen County Rebels 4-3 on the season. And from here, we're going on the road next week to Carroll County next Friday night at 7:30 start. And then the week after that, finishing up our home regular season schedule in general, next 2 weeks from now against Bracken. I think, Murph, we're off a week then, or are we off a week and then playoffs start or no?
That I'm not sure.
We'll have to look into that.
Owen County and their wins this year, they beat Dayton 14-8. They beat Pendleton County 41-25. Switzerland County from VV, Indiana 28-6. And last week they had a big 27-21 overtime win over Gallatin County. The reason why that is big is because there's 6 teams in our district, and right now, they needed that win to kind of help them solidify one of the 4 spots. Gallatin County put themselves in kind of a hole with that loss. Big win for Owen County last week, but tonight will be a tall challenge for the Rebels for sure.
Beechwood is going to receive the opening kickoff. Beechwood in their home red jerseys, white pants. Owen County in white jerseys, green pants. First time that we've seen them with 3 Tigers deep. Erdman is in the center with Cusick and Fryman standing at the 20-yard line. We're about ready to go. Thanks for tuning in on Spartan Night here on a beautiful, cooled-off Friday evening here on 54 Beechwood Road.
Mark, Owen County has given up 32.2 points per game. It's been, as I said, it's been a tougher onside
kick fielded nicely by Xander Rigler, who's going to pick up a couple yards after it hopped up to him nicely. Takes it out to about the 49-yard line. Beechwood takes over 1st and 10. Clay Hayden in the Beechwood high-octane offense comes on out to the field.
Yeah, Martelli, the greatest show on turf. Air assault. This offense currently ranked tied for 3rd in the state. They're averaging 47 points a game, trailing only Boyle County at 49.5 points per game, and Bowling Green at 49 points per game.
Clay Hayden in the shotgun, 2 receivers line up to either side. Erdman and Cusick to his left. Flaherty joins him in the backfield. Clay drops it back to pass. Rolls to his right. Has some time. Throws back across the middle. Just bounces in front. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Talon Linder. Nice effort there. Clay kind of rolled out to his right and found Talon late. Just a little bit short.
Yeah, this passing attack is really opened up eyes across the state. I've seen some mentions of Beechwood's offense in articles, both in the Courier Journal and the Lexington Herald Leader. Again, Clay Hayden and this offensive. This offensive firepower really getting attention.
Clay in the shotgun, empty backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Clay gets a snap, looks quickly out to his left, complete. Complete out to Erdman. Erdman kind of skips around, picks up about 3 or 4 yards. Going to be about a 3rd down and 7 for Beechwood. Murph, I got to tell you, I had my pregame meal. I switched it up a bit. My pregame meal was the Camparoso Pizzeria. Wood-fired pizzeria.
Okay, what'd you get?
About the best pizzeria in about an 8-county area here. I had a Cobb salad and a meatball appetizer. So, I didn't get a pizza.
Up. Okay, I see.
Couldn't get the pizza. So, Eric and Amy, thank you again for everything. You are fantastic, and the pizza and salads are delicious. All right. 3rd down and 6. Beechwood comes down in a shotgun. 3 receivers to Clay's right, 2 to his left. Clay gets a snap, looks quickly to his left, has time, throws deep downfield, has Erdman open. Nice diving effort. That was Cusick, on a post route. Good effort. Just incomplete.
Yeah, just missed him there. And, especially when Beechwood spreads the field 5 wide, it's a real challenge for Owen County because they're not used to seeing this kind of passing attack. So now you're talking about linebackers being matched up with really good receivers. So nice job, though, by Owen County.
Sure was.
3 and out.
Beechwood back to punt. James Cusick standing at about his own 41. Owen County receiver at his 15. James gets a snap. Good kick. Ball's going to bounce at about the 20. He's not going to field it. Beechwood might be
look at
able
this.
to down it inside the 5. Nice punt. Beechwood downs at about the 4-yard line. Owen County will take over 1st and 10 for their first offensive possession of tonight's game.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about James Cusick and his punting abilities, but
great.
that's a 49-yard punt right there. Yeah. He's just been spectacular all season. And how about back-to-back punters, Cameron Herget and James Cusick?
Yeah,
man,
not too shabby. Owens County is going to come out 1st and 10. They are led by quarterback A.J. Olivis, wearing number 0. A.J. on the season has only passed for about 83 yards a game, 66 attempts, 33 completions. He's throwing 50% on the season. Like you said earlier, Murph, this team is going to try to run the ball for sure.
Yeah. He's completed 50% of his passes, 6 foot, 180 pounds, got good size. He's in a tough spot right now.
Olivis in the shotgun, joined in the backfield. One receiver comes in motion across him. He gets a snap, looks to his right, getting some pressure, throws it out there, just overthrown.
Man.
And sneaking around there was Tyler Fryman, almost had a chance at an interception.
Yeah, and right there, Coach Volker brings Brody Waddell on an A-gap blitz to the right of the center. He got through there, caused a little bit of chaos that caused that incompletion. Levis had to get rid of that early. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, Murph, since Brody has come in and he's been playing about the last 3 or 4 weeks, he has made a difference.
Been great.
No doubt about it. Only a sophomore, too. He's playing outside, kind of defensive tackle, right outside linebacker right now. Xavier Campbell in the center, middle linebacker. Olivis comes out again in a shotgun. One receiver joins him in the backfield, 2 receivers to his right. He gets a snap a bit late. He's going to keep it. Bill has a little bit of opening there for a second. Picks up about 2 yards, maybe out to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, Levis on the season, 70 yards rushing on 24 carries and a touchdown. Right there, I think just that's Coach Wesselman thinking we got to get out of the shadow of the goal line, and they were able to pick up 2 yards.
Big 3rd down here for Owen County. It's going to be about a 3rd down and 8 call it. Ball spotted on the Owen County 6-yard line. They're in no hurry here. Kind of don't blame them. Owen County's huddling up. Beechwood was kind of in a bit of a hurry-up offense first possession, but Owen County has taken their time. Out of the huddle.
Yeah, Beechwood in a 4-3 defense tonight with Alexander and Waddell on the ends.
See if Beechwood brings some pressure. Xavier Campbell's threatening blitz. Here they come. The snap goes back to Olivis. Throws deep over the left. A nice tipped, overthrown again. And I believe that was Chase Flaherty who tipped it, had a chance at a one-handed interception there.
Yeah, so like we saw last week, Coach Volker and his defensive staff starting to bring some exotic blitzing and twisting and trying to confuse the quarterback and the offensive lineman by bumping the defensive line, dropping defensive linemen back, bring defensive linemen up. A lot of pre-snap movement. And at the high school level, if you can do that well, it can be really effective.
Owen County's punting deep in their end zone. Erdman and Fryman line up at the 40. Erdman's going to field it at the 36. He cuts down about the 30, cuts it up the middle, takes it inside the 30-yard line, about the 27-yard line. Beechwood will have some great field position for their second possession. No score here, 9:36 to go first quarter. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And his District 5 football matchup between Beechwood Tigers and the Owen County Rebels.
Yeah, nice job there by Colton Hurley to bring down Luke Erdman from behind. I mean, you don't want to give Luke Erdman any room, otherwise he's going to burn you.
One of the fastest kids in the state of Kentucky, Murph. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if anyone can cover him one-on-one. I don't think so.
I don't think there's many in the state that could.
Clay Hayden in the shotgun. 2 backs join him in the backfield, 2 receivers to his left. He gets it, hands it off to the second man through, and that is Erdman. He cuts outside at the 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown.
Mark, that's just unbelievable. I mean, what an incredible run off the right side by Luke Erdman. Great blocking, first of all. But once Luke got to the second level, I mean, he essentially knocked one defender over and spun off of another, kept his balance, and was able to regain his footing and take it to the end zone easily. 27-yard run, touchdown run by Luke Erdman. Again, just
13th touchdown on the season.
I mean, just finds the end zone over and over again on the year. He's got 10 receiving touchdowns and now 3 rushing.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 9:16 to go in the first quarter, Beechwood scores on their second possession on about a, what was that, about a 23-yard, a 27-yard run by Luke Urban.
Yep.
Tigers take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, we've talked about the violent running. We've talked about the strength. We've talked about, you know, Urban, you know, not being the, you know, the biggest of runners, but, you know, he's just so powerful and explosive when he gets the ball in his hands. Just another great play by Luke Urban this year. Again, he's established himself as one of the best receivers in Northern Kentucky now, and two-way players. Now you have to look at, you know, in terms of across the state, he is one of the best.
Tigers lead 7-0, 9:16 to go first quarter on this beautiful fall evening. I tell you what, Murph, we're doing something right because this has been great weather.
It has.
Luke Sleet again on the kickoff. Luke kicked off a few times last week. He's doing it again. Good kick up the middle, bounces about the 15, fielded by the Owen County player, takes it up outside the 20, 23, 24-yard line. Brought down by a host of Beechwood Tigers.
A flag thrown there at the end of the play. I'm not sure, there might be a face mask. The officials are going to talk this over.
The ball is currently spotted at about the 24. See what the penalty is. Owen County coming out for their second offensive possession, trailing 7-0.
Mark, Owen County, 5 consecutive losing seasons. They've only had one winning season since T.J. Westman took over in 2016. That was in 2017 when they went 7-4 and lost in the first round of the playoffs to Washington County. They've only had 4 winning seasons. How about this? Since 1998. 2011, 2012, 2015, and 2017. Their best year, 2011, they went 11-1. But guess who they ran into?
Mayfield.
Holy Cross.
Oh, yeah, that's
the year
right.
They won the state
that's
championship.
Right. You're right. No penalty on that, so it is 1st and 10 ball on the 24. The refs picked it up. Handoff to the back coming through, who has some positive yards. Takes it out to about the 29 before he's pushed back by a couple of Tigers, led there by Chase Flaherty and Tyler Fryman in on the tackle.
Yeah, Braden Lynch on the carry there. Sophomore, little used, but nice pickup there.
Having a tough time seeing the Owen County numbers on the front there, Murph. We'll do our best. I tell you what, who looks big out there too and has been playing really well too is Nick Alexander.
Yes.
Murph, on the defensive line. Having a nice season. Owen County's going to come out, give him 5 yards on that. 2nd and 5, ball spotted on the Owen County 29. Again, Olivas in the shotgun, one receiver to his right, one back to his right. He gets a snap, throws quickly out to his left, complete, and dropped. Ooh. See if they ruled out a catch and a fumble. I think they're going to. He caught it. He was going to turn upfield. He fumbled it. Forward progress takes it out to about the, they're going to spot it at the 28-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down about 5.
So looks like they're going to make loss of 1
loss
on the
of
play.
1, wow.
That was Colby Young on the reception for Owen County.
He had some room there, and just fumbled the ball.
Young, one of the top 3 receivers for Owen County. 8 catches, 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's an explosive pass catcher. He averages 19.5 yards per carry. So it was fortunate he didn't hold on to that one.
Yeah, it's amazing. Owen County is milking the play clock, and every
I don't blame them.
They're huddling up.
Yeah.
The play clocks up on each side, sponsored by Cincy Ortho, are down to 8 now, and they'll get the snap off here. Olivas in the shotgun again. 4 receivers, 3 to his right. I'm sorry. The snap is back a bit slowly. That's intercepted. Xavier Campbell, second pick six. Second pick six. Xavier Campbell, second pick 6 of the season.
Yeah, what a great play right there. But let's talk about the reason why that occurred. Chase Flaherty, again, we talked about Jay Volker and his staff bringing exotic blitzes, sometimes bringing simple ones. Chase Flaherty, again, attacking the right guard of Owen County. He was able to gain the outside edge, and that caused Levis, who was rolling to his right, to have to throw that early, and he kind of airmailed it right to Xavier Campbell in the flats. Just a great play by Chase Flaherty, great play by Xavier Campbell, and a great great defensive scheming by Jay Volker and his defensive staff.
Xavier knows where to go after he catches that ball now. Colson Lair up, extra point is good. 7:52 to go first quarter. Xavier Campbell, interception, pick six return, his second of the season. The last one against Covington Catholic, Murph.
How about that?
But it put us up 21-0 in the first quarter. So Xavier's having a great year again. And it was a big switch for him to go from defensive line to playing middle linebacker, and he's done a fantastic job.
I mean, you think about when, during his early years, they viewed him as an H-back, fullback, maybe even a tailback type. And in fact, I believe he scored one touchdown against Somerset when we traveled to Somerset when he was a freshman. He went from possibly being a frequent ball carrier, throughout his high school career. That's where he was kind of projected to, then moving to offensive line and moving to defensive end. I mean, he's just a great teammate that's willing to play anywhere, and he's great wherever he plays.
No doubt about it. Good to see him having a good season after that small scare, his injury there, but it was good to see him a few weeks back come back out, and he's been playing great. Luke Sleet again is going to take the kickoff, kicking deep to a couple of Owen County players. The ball, again, Luke, it hops up the short man. A.J. Olivas gets it and falls down at about the 32-yard line. It'll be first down and 10, Owen County.
Yeah, and again, Owen County now in the position that we've seen Gallatin County and Walton Verona in the last 2 weeks, which is, you better start to get, either run some clock off or find some way to move the ball down the field. Otherwise, you're staring down the barrel of a running clock. 7:34 remaining here in the first quarter, and already 14-0.
And the Beechwood defense is licking their chops here. And
got that right.
Again, Owen County taking their time coming out. Play clock is only down to 37. The play clock's just got installed this week, looking pretty good up there. Cincy Ortho sponsored those. Owen County had a substitution coming out late, the left tackle. Again, new quarterback in there for Owen County. See who that is. He's in the shotgun again, hands it to the first man through. Picks up about 2 yards, maybe back to about the line of scrimmage, call it. 33-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 10. Can't see who the quarterback is, Murph, new QB. Am I right, or is that so all of us?
That may be Braden Lynch. I'm not sure. But on the carry, that was Seth Bevis, senior running back. Leading ball carrier for the Rebels this year, 335 yards rushing on 73 carries, 2 touchdowns. Small, 5'8", 145 pounds, but very effective running back when he's got room to move.
Well, they gave him 1 yard on it. Call it 2nd down and 9. And it is Brendan Lewis. Looks like he is going to be taking the snaps. He brought into play. I'm very confused here. We'll figure it out, though. Owen County comes out.
We'll get there.
Staying in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 back in the backfield, double tight end set. Olivas gets a snap, throws quickly out to his right, complete, and he's going to be met quickly by a host of Tigers again. Maybe give him 1 yard on the pickup. It'll be a 3rd and 8. He's completed a couple of passes, Murph, but real short gains.
That was Brendan Lewis on the reception, the leading receiver for the Rebels. 6'3", 170 pounds, comes in with 200 receiving yards on 11 catches.
And that is still A.J. Olivas, quarterback. Sorry about that, folks. It's 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted on the Owen County 34. They're taking their time, huddling up. 6:27 to go, just getting underway first quarter, 14-0 Beechwood. Olivas comes out again. He's been in the shotgun every time. This time 2 receivers out again to his right. 1 back joins him in the backfield, double tight end set.
Xavier Campbell, right defensive end. Look out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a low snap. Handed off to the first man through when he is going absolutely nowhere. A loss of about 2. Takes it back to the 31. It'll be 4th down and about 11.
Yeah, just a great play again by Chase Flaherty there. Came on a little delayed run blitz and was able to knock down the ball carrier in the backfield. Just a great defensive series right there. And again, we've seen for the last couple of weeks these linebackers and this defensive front just playing so well. With a little bit of a different look, that kind of a confusing, kind of a Dick LeBeau zone type blitz thing going on.
Fryman and Erdman deep. The ball's going to bounce up Fryman. Fields it at his own 40. 45-50. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Down to the 30. Got one. Got to beat. Cuts it back. 20-15. Nice tackle there. Tyler Fryman almost had a punt return touchdown. Gets tackled at about the 12-yard line of Owen County. Nice piece of tackling there by him. He cut back in, and A.J. got him.
Yeah, that was he went down low to bring down Fryman. I don't think many people on this Owen County team are going to be able to bring down Fryman with a full head of steam straight up. But great tackle right there. It's a touchdown saving tackle. And right now, Tigers starting on the Owen County 14-yard line. Great field position once again to start their third drive of the game.
If you have an option of punting to Tyler Fryman or Luke Erdman, who do you punt it to?
Kicking the ball out of bounds.
Yeah. Tigers come out shotgun. 3 receivers to Hayden's right, 2 to his left. One man comes in motion, that's Erdman. Quick throw out to Erdman in the flat, or Flaherty in the flat, I'm sorry. He catches it, takes it down about the 12-yard line. Back, maybe give him a couple of yards on that first down pickup. They'll spot it at the 12. Owen County player down here. They're going to call a timeout. It'll be second down about 9.
Chase Flaherty, his first reception of the game, he's had a great year catching the ball out of the backfield. He came in with 22 receptions on 272 yards and a touchdown. The touchdown ended up being the game winner against Dixie in overtime.
And Chase is only a junior too, right?
Yeah, Chase is a junior.
Oh,
yes,
my goodness.
Yes.
I forgot about him coming back. You got Hayden coming back, Erdman, Fryman, Cusick.
That's a lot, man. There's a lot of talent. We're losing a lot of really, really great seniors, but there's a lot of talent returning as well.
No doubt about it. Injured player down for Owen County. They're checking on him. Hopefully he's okay. 5:03 to go first quarter. Beechwood leading Owen County 14-0. Beechwood scored a touchdown on their second series on a 27-yard run by Luke Erdman. That was followed by a pick 6 by Xavier
second
Campbell.
Of the year.
Second of the year.
Yeah, you'd love to see that. We watched Xavier have to be carted out in an ambulance against Covington Catholic after an interception return for a touchdown in that game, and just to see him playing so well the last couple of weeks after wondering would that injury take him out for an extended period of time. It's just so nice to see. Again, he's just had such an incredible career here at Beechwood, and he'll be a star wherever he goes, whatever he chooses to do moving forward.
Next week we're going on the road. We'll be down at Carroll County. I think our first time ever playing down there. Now, we played them up here in the playoffs last year. I believe so. And from there, come back to finish up the home season against Bracken County. Both games will be starting at 7:30. We will broadcast the home games on YouTube that we are doing tonight as well, too. Next week's game will be audio only. Injured player for Owen County, I believe, was Colton Hurley. Hopefully he is okay. He's being helped off of the field now.
Yeah, Hurley, a nice player. So if he's not able to return, that would be a loss. It looks like he's holding his knee, and you hate to see that.
Clay Hayden comes out, second down and 8. Ball spotted on the Owen County 12. Chase Flaherty joins him in the backfield. 2 receivers out to his left. Double tight end set. Receivers are way out there on the left. Hayden gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty up the middle, and he cuts it back up. Nice tackle there by the Owen County defensive tackle. Flaherty gets it inside the 10, picks up a couple yards. It'll be about third down, about 5.
Yeah, nice trap block from right guard Jack Meyer to open up a little bit of running room there. But like you said, nice job by the Owen County linebacker defensive tackle to prevent him from picking up any more than the 3 yards he did. Chase coming into tonight, 280 yards rushing on 62 carries, averaging about 4.5 yards a carry and 6 rushing touchdowns.
Like to keep that going there for Chase. I formation now. Clay Hayden under center, 2 receivers to his left, double tight end set. Quick snap to Flaherty, second man through. He's at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown.
And there's number 7.
Nice run by Chase Flaherty there. Good piece of blocking, too. When you put Xander Rigler out there in front of Chase Flaherty, that's quite a combination.
Well, Xander Rigler, again, not the biggest of fullbacks that you'll see in Northern Kentucky, but he might be the best blocking fullback because he packs a lot of punch in that frame, and another great block up the middle. He's just been so effective this year, and great to see Chase Flaherty get into the end zone once again.
Really nice to see Colson Lair out for the extra point. Colson Lair, sophomore kicker, has been fantastic this season.
That touchdown for Chase is 26 of his career.
Nice. Extra point is up and good.
There we go.
4:15 to go in the first quarter. Beechwood 21, Owen County nothing. Thanks for tuning in on this District 5 game on this beautiful Friday evening. Can't say it enough. Spartan football night.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to have a couple of guests in between quarters.
Yep.
We're going to have a guest at halftime talking about the Spartans program and all they've done for years, decades in this community.
It really is remarkable.
Yeah.
The all the great men and women, leaders of Spartan football over the years.
You're in the Coaching Hall of Fame over there, aren't you?
Oh no, oh no, oh no! I had a nice 4-year run, but
you did.
not
you did.
Hall of Fame.
How many Super Bowls?
0 for 1.
Well,
0 for 1. We lost to Ludlow.
Right.
I think it was 18 to nothing in 2017.
Okay.
I still have nightmares about that game, Martelli.
Luke Sleet out for the kickoff. And I don't know why Colson hasn't been taking kickoff. Sleet's been doing it. He's been doing a good job.
Quick correction. That was Flaherty's 26 rushing touchdown, along with that 1 touchdown reception this year. He's now got 27 for his career.
Oh, Owen County receiver gets some room up the middle, takes it out outside the 35. It'll be Owens County's pretty good field position for them. Their third possession, trailing 21-0 here. Beechwood open up with the scoring with a run by Luke Erdman, pick 6 by Xavier Campbell, and a touchdown run by Chase Flaherty.
Their first drive of the game, 3 and out. Second drive, interception return for a touchdown, and third 3 and out. So, tough sledding tonight for Owen County, but they're giving it everything they got. It's just again a tough matchup.
A.J. Olivas in the shotgun again. 2 receivers out to either side. 1 back joins him in the backfield. Shotgun again. He gets a snap low. Those snaps have been low, and he has sacked immediately. Yeah. Those sacks have been low all night, and he struggled.
Yeah, again, when you're staring down Brody Waddell standing over your right guard, in the A gap, I'm sure that rattled the center. You've got Olivas looking at Waddell and Brody, who again, Martelli, what a weapon he's emerged as defensively.
Sophomore.
He didn't play last year. Took the year off. He's come back, and it's taken a couple weeks to kind of find his football legs and get and regain that that kind of Waddell swagger. But man, he is just so dangerous. Blitzing up and down the opposing offensive lines.
Call it 2nd and 16 to leave us in the shotgun and get a low snap again, and he might even not get that one. That is going to be fielded by the Beechwood Tigers.
Brody Ayler. That's
Brody Ayler in on the fumble recovery. Nice job.
Yeah, Brody Ayler playing it right outside linebacker. Just came off the edge. Bad snap, kind of skittered to the side of Olivas, and Ayler's so quick. He was able to dive on it.
Wow.
For the fumble recovery.
2 turnovers here for Owen County, and that is they do not want any part of that. Beechwood leads 21-0, 3:04 to go first quarter. Beechwood's going to get the ball spotted on the Owen County 24. Clay Hayden comes out under center. I formation, Chase Flaherty dots the I-2 receivers to his right. He gets a ball, fake handoff.
Wide
to Flaherty.
Open.
Great
Sleet.
fake.
Wide open. Get it.
Over in the corner of the end zone. Sleet catch it down to the 4-3. It just couldn't stay in bounds. Great catch by Luke Sleet there. Good fake there by Clay Hayden, too, Murph.
No, absolutely. And Owen County kind of sold out there.
Yeah.
They brought multiple blitzers from the back of their defense, and that opened the way for Luke Sleet. Just almost got him into the end zone.
It'll be 1st and goal now. The ball spotted on the Owen County 4 on the completion to Luke Sleet. He's done a nice job, too, this season. Murph. Another weapon.
That's his 6th catch, and he's just been so effective this year from that tight end slot.
Tigers come out in the I formation again. Xander Rigler and Chase Flaherty in the backfield. Big man lineup in there. The ball is snapped, faked. Hayden rolls right in the end zone. Sleet one-handed effort. Nice effort by Luke Sleet. The ball tipped off his left hand, falls incomplete. Yeah, that would have been a nice one. They're trying to get him one, Murph.
They are. And again, one of the most beloved players on that sideline for sure. Luke Sleet, a fine young man, a heck of a football player, but more than anything, just one of the heart and soul leaders of this team. So hopefully, let's see if they go back to him again.
Might as well try it again. 2nd down and goal, ball on the Owen County 4. Clay Hayden again coming up under center. I formation, Xander Rigler, Chase Flaherty. 2 receivers to his right, Cusick and Lindner. Clay gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty. 4-3-2-1, following a host of Tigers touchdown.
Yeah, easy. Right behind the left side of the offensive line. Xavier Campbell, Nick Alexander, a 4-yard touchdown to run 2nd of the night. It doesn't get much easier than that, Martelli.
No doubt about it. The offensive line is doing some road grading out there, man. Good blocking up front. Chase Flaherty with the 2nd touchdown of the game. 2:40 left to go. Colson Lair coming out to make it a 28-0 game. The slow quarter, because Owen County is taking their time, They're not in any hurry at all. This has been a slow first quarter.
Yes, it has.
And the Tigers are going up 28-zip. If this kick is up and good, and it is. 2:40 to go.
Mark, it is amazing. This is only Chase's 25th game, and he now has 28 career touchdowns.
Yes.
I mean, I think you could certainly, of course, point a lot of that to the offensive lines over the last 2 years, in particular last year, with guys like Austin Waddell leading the way. But the big thing is Chase is just such an uber competitive, strong, powerful young running back that he just doesn't go down on the first hit. And he's been playing football for so long. He knows how to play. He knows how to hit holes. And Coach Volker, Coach Herbert, they love number 3.
Stepped in last year and was huge in the state playoffs, in the state championship game.
19 touchdowns last year, Martelli. 19.
He was huge in those state playoff games, no doubt. Luke Sleet again kicks off, kicks it right down the middle, going to be fielded over there by the Owen County receiver, takes up the 20-25, cuts outside. He met by a Tiger, slips away, going to get it out to about the 25. 1st and 10 for Owen County.
Yeah, Patrick Weaver almost had a really nice open field tackle right there. But Owen County will start 1st down and 10. Ball on their own 25-yard line, hoping to avoid a running clock.
Yeah, they might want to try to get this clock going somehow. I mean, the way it goes 28-zip now, we're still in the first quarter, A.J. Olivas comes back out at quarterback.
And you have to feel for these young men and the coaches on the sideline. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
Again, we've seen it for so many years, but it's true. It's just so tough if you're a one-dimensional team that's undersized, like Owen County is, to come in here and really do much of anything. I mean, you can see they've got some athletes, but it's hard against this.
Olivas again in the shotgun. 2 receivers line up to his right. That's been pretty consistent. Olivas gets a snap, fakes a handoff. He's going to keep it himself and a net by a couple of Tigers. Charlie in there on the tackle. Loss of about 2.
Yeah, senior defensive tackle Charlie Wainscott, who rotates in on Coach Volker's defensive line rotation with a nice tackle for a loss there, 2-yard loss. Olivas not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Got some replacements in. We got Jordy Wagner in at right defensive tackle. We've got Austin Flesh. He's actually checking out now, but he was in on the last play at right corner. We will do our best to keep everyone aware of substitutions and players coming in for action tonight. There will be a lot, especially as we head towards the second half.
Cusick and Fryman staying in at their safety spots. Again, Owen County huddling up, taking their time.
I'd do the same thing. I certainly wouldn't be moving with any sense of urgency against this defense. 2nd
down and 12, Owen County comes out. Olivas in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. One back joins him in the backfield. Gets a quick throw out to his left, complete out there to number 10, Colby Young, and he's going to pick up a couple yards, take it out to about the 29, knocked out of bounds there by James Cusick. Call it a 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, again, this Owen County offense, they average, about 196 yards a game. Now they played some pretty weak defenses this year, but they've averaged 92 through the air, 104 on the ground. So they've had some success throwing the ball, and they've got three pretty talented receivers. But they haven't seen anything like this tonight.
3rd down and 7. Ball spotted on the
Windy.
20. Yeah, it sure is here. The wind blowing through. We're out in the elements. Oh, did we get extra pay for that?
I was thinking that. I was waiting for the bonus.
3rd and 7. Owen County trailing 28-0. Again, Olivas in the shotgun, hands it to the first man through, and he is introduced to our good friend Brody Waddell,
and what
who
a
says
play,
hello.
What a play off the edge. Again, Waddell, playing up and down the line, and he's just dominating in the trenches. And right there, I'm thinking of guys like Mark Gastineau and Bruce Smith. The way they would slam running backs down right there. Owen County just in a tough spot. If they run wide, they can't compete with the speed of Beechwood. They run up the middle. That's what they run into.
I'm thinking here, Murph, we're going to get a punt return for a
coming.
touchdown.
It's definitely coming.
Urban and Fryman deep again. They're going to be punting from inside their 20-yard line. How the punter lines up at his own 17. He gets a snap. Punt gets off. Short punt. I don't know if it's going to be able to be fielded. Fryman fields it on a hop, and he gets it at the 40. Flag down, 35-30, 25-20, knocked out of bounds. Hurdles the Owen County player. He's going to go in for the score, but there is a flag down.
See what the call is
Fryman did an excellent job staying in bounds at about the 20-yard line. So he hurdled an Owen County player at about the 15. Scores, see what the flag is. I got a feeling it's coming back.
Yeah, I think they're going to call it.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be holding on Beechwood, but I'm not sure because it was pretty early.
Hasn't been any penalties yet in this game. The first time it was picked up. Holding Beechwood. It's a spot foul. See where the foul occurred. It looks like it occurred back at about the 44, so they're going to take the ball all the way back into Beechwood territory. Tigers will take over 1st and 10, leading 28-0, 31 seconds to go, first quarter. Thank you for tuning in. The first matchup ever between the Owen County Rebels. Where is Owen County, Murph?
Owen County. We're going to talk about Owen
Okay,
County. I got a whole segment
awesome,
on Owen County
man.
tonight. Some Owen County history.
You are the man.
Some famous Owen County residents.
You are the man.
It's
That's awesome.
This is just one of my favorite things
Thank
about
you.
playing
Cool.
schools we've never played before is we get to talk a little bit about some social studies, some history.
And that's good.
Yeah,
that is good.
Yeah.
Tigers take over 1st and 10. Ball after the penalty, spotted back at their own 46. Clay Hayden in the shotgun. 4 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, empty backfield. Erdman comes in motion, or I'm sorry, Flaherty comes in motion. Clay gets a snap, fakes to his right, throws out to his left. Fryman gets it at the 50. 45-40.
Oh, boy.
Knocked out, cuts it back in again. The ball is fumbled by Fryman, but he jumps back on it. Picks up the first down, takes it inside the Owen County 40 to the 37.
Yeah, about a 15-yard pickup right there. And Fryman thinking the same thing we were up here. If he was able to make a hard cut inside, he might have been able to take that to the house. But nice job by the Owen County safety there to prevent that from happening, and almost came up with a turnover. But again, another nice play there from Hayden to Fryman.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
All right,
Mark. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks like
who do we got?
We're going to have a guest from the Spartans junior team.
Okay.
Let's see who we're going to have first. We've got multiple tonight.
Name, rank, and social security number.
All right. Step on up, Ben Jackson. All right.
Ben Jackson. All right.
So Mark Talley, the Spartans junior team this year has won, Ben, how many Super Bowls in a row?
3.
Okay, so
nice.
Their starting quarterback for how many of those Super Bowls? Was that you, all 3?
I was for 2.
For 2.
For 2, okay.
Ben Jackson. Ben, welcome to the Beechwood Sports Radio Network. How you doing tonight?
Good.
All right, so got a couple questions for you. First of all, tell us about how much you love playing quarterback, just the challenge of it and being a quarterback. How much do you love it?
A lot. It's fun competing and throwing passes.
Nice.
Very good answer. Okay, and tell us, how many years have you played with the Spartans? Did you start with flag or starter? When was your first year?
Midget youth.
So midget youth. So you're on year 4 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
and
right.
have you always been a quarterback?
My first year I was tight end, but from there I've been quarterback.
Okay. So tell us what makes you such an effective quarterback? Are you a thrower? Are you a runner? Are
Thrower.
you both? Okay. Give us your comp, whether it's Beechwood or NFL. Give us your comp.
Hang out here for a second.
Yeah,
Clay Hayden's going to get the shotgun snap. Looks to his right quickly back to his left, Cusick.
Oh, boy.
And he's
Look
got
at
a
this,
blocker
Mark.
in front of him, one man to
Yeah,
beat. Cusick
no-
gets it at the 10. Nice tackling. Nice job by Cusick to avoid the tackle.
Tackle
Cuts it
ball.
all the way
Tackle
over
time.
to the right. James Cusick, Beechwood touchdown.
Wow.
Fantastic.
James Cusick with his 6th touchdown of the year. Ben, what'd you think of that?
That was good.
How would you like to have a receiver with that kind of ability to make cuts in the middle of the field like that?
Landon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right,
He says, I got one.
He's
I got
one.
one.
All right. Now, do you go to school at Beechwood? Where'd you
Yeah.
go? All right. And what grade are you in?
6th.
6th. All right. Ask who's your favorite teacher.
Mr. Murphy.
Mr. Murphy. Murphy. I saw you slip him a $20 bill to say that.
No money exchange hands right there, Martali.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. Beechwood leading 34-0, 11:48 to go first half.
Wow, that was a nice play right there.
Snap is down, kick is up. It is good. 35-0 Tigers. Cusick on a Tecmo Bowl touchdown there. He started on the left, finished on the right, but gets 6 points out of the deal. Not too bad.
That was a heck of a play. All right, Ben, just a few more questions. Tell us who is your comp, NFL or high school player? Which quarterback do you model yourself after?
Tom Brady.
Tom
Nice.
Brady.
That's a good one.
Okay. Who is your favorite Beechwood player right now to watch on
Clay Hayden.
Clay Hayden. What do you
Yeah.
like about him?
He's quarterback.
That's good. That's a good answer. All right, last question we got for you. Tell us your favorite memory playing with the Spartans.
3 Super Bowls in a row.
What about you? What was the biggest win? The biggest win you've had out of those 3?
Probably last year against the Camels because they beat us They beat us in the regular season, but then we beat them in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Nice job. All right, Ben, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Future star for
Yes,
the Beechwood
Ben.
Tigers, Ben Jackson. Remember that name, folks.
Luke Sleek kicking off again for the Tigers, leading 35-0. Luke's kick has been kicking off all night. Again, a nice kick fielded by the Owen County receiver at his own 15 up to the 25-30. Met by some Tigers, tackled just inside the 30, about the 29. Owen County comes out for another possession, trailing 35-0, and it is climbing Mount Everest now for them.
Yeah, you got that right.
Just get the clock running.
All right, our second guest tonight, we've got offensive lineman,
All right.
center, Brody Huth. Brody, welcome to the Beechwood Sports Radio Network. How you doing tonight?
Good.
Awesome. Okay, so you tell us about you as an offensive lineman. First, what position do you play?
I play center on the Spartans.
Okay. Do you love playing center, or does it? I know you've played guard and tackle before, but which one's your favorite?
Definitely center.
Definitely
All right.
center. All right.
You got to call like blocking assignments too out there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
That's good.
Well, they always put the brains of the operation at center. That's for sure.
A.J. Olivas in the shotgun. 2 receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. 1 back joins him in the backfield. He gets a snap now. It was better. Has some pressure coming to his right. Throws out to his left. Overthrown again. Number 20 there for Beechwood was sniffing around the ball, Caleb Stein, but the ball falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
It's just a pass rush mortality.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just tough. Okay, Brody, tell us. So we know you guys have won 3 Super Bowls in a row. How many of those have you been a part of? You've been.
I've been all 3.
Okay.
All 3, all right.
And how many years have you been a starter? You started with flag football, didn't you?
Yeah. So I think like 8 or 9. I think.
Wow. That's all. So he's a veteran of the Spartan
Yes,
program.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Are you in the 6th grade too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You go to Beechwood?
Yeah.
All right.
So
I like that answer.
Tell us. Besides, I know that those 3 Super Bowls are favorite memories of yours, but actually, hold on. We're going to call this play,
Right.
and then we'll come back to you.
It's a 2nd down and 10. A.J. Olivas is getting the ball at the snap at his own 29-yard line. 2 receivers
There
to his
goes
left, 2 to
Waddell.
his right. Again, the snap is low. Olivas gets it, throws deep down the middle, kind of fluttering up there. Lindner might get it.
Ooh, yeah,
They're
yeah.
going to throw a flag, offensive
Yeah.
pass interference. Talon had a clear shot at that pick.
Yeah, and he had to do that, in order to prevent the interception. I understand that. And nice show of class there. Kind of tat Talon on the heads. Nice play. All right, Brody. So tell us about your favorite memory. I know you guys have won 3 Super Bowls, which, by the way, is amazing.
Yeah.
But which one of those 3 is the most meaningful to you?
I'd say probably the first one that we won because like it was the beginning of all 3, hopefully 4 Super Bowl wins.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And how much do you love playing for the Spartans?
So much. I love it. Like if you had to put it to scale, 1,000,000 out of 100.
That's good.
That's a lot. He likes it.
That's a great answer. Okay, so playing center, who is your like the person you model your play after? Is there an offensive lineman, or I know you got a long line of Huth offensive linemen in your family.
Yes.
Who are your biggest influences or people that you model your game after?
Probably my uncle.
Your uncle? Which one?
Uncle Shannon.
Okay, tell us why.
Because he was always better than my dad.
He was good. They were both very good, but Shannon was outstanding.
A.J. Olivas hands the ball to the running back coming through. He's going to pick up a couple yards after the big penalty there on Owen County on the offensive pass interference. It's going to bring up about a 3rd down and about 18 here for Owen County.
All right, last question for you, Brody. You've done a great job so far. Who is your favorite Beechwood Tiger to watch on Friday nights?
Ooh. Probably Luke Erdman.
Yeah.
Luke Irvin, tell us why.
Because he's like one of the best players, I would say. And also he gets like a lot of interceptions and he's just fun to watch.
He is definitely fun to watch.
He
All right,
is.
Brody. Thanks for joining
Thanks
us
a lot,
tonight.
bud.
Congratulations on a great career with the Spartans. We can't wait to see you in red and white next year.
Yes,
and
sir.
For the next 6 years, starring for the Beechwood Tigers. Thanks, buddy.
3rd and 18. A.J. Olivas has to fall on another low snap. Those shotgun snaps have been low for him all night. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 20 now. Owen County coming out to punt.
You know, Mark, it is interesting how many times we've seen teams come up and just struggle snapping.
Yeah,
and I think it's a lot of because of the pass rush. All right. So our next Spartan
I'd like
joining
that haircut.
us tonight. Yeah, it's a nice
It's a
nice
nice cut
high
there, buddy.
Our next Spartan joining us is Landon Hackman. Landon Hackman, a running back, wide receiver type for the Spartans, an absolute star on the field. Landon Hackman, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy. How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right. So how many years have you been with the Spartans?
This is my 5th.
Fifth
wow.
year. Okay, let's call it.
Well, the punt here by Owen County is going to be bouncing out at about the Owen County 40, going to stop at about the 45, just bounces in front of Luke Urban. Beechwood comes out for their next possession, leading 35-0, 9:47 to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's a lot of points quickly. All right, Landon. So you've been playing for a long time for the Spartans. What are your first of all, tell us what position do you play? What's your specialty on the gridiron?
My favorite position is wide receiver.
Wide receiver, right? Now, Mark Talley.
Yes.
I've seen this young man.
He can scoot.
Catch some balls this year. How many touchdown catches do you have?
7 or 8.
7 or 8. Yeah, he
great.
gets it done. Now, so DNA, let's talk about a lot of these young men have – well, actually, we'll come back to Landon after this play.
Clay Hayden getting in the I formation, fakes to Flaherty, rolling to his right, inside about the 49. Urban again, can he get him? Yes, Urban made an outstanding diving catch. The ball was a little overthrown, but beautiful catch there by Luke. Takes it all the way inside the Owen County 5, 3-yard line.
Wow, what a great catch.
There's no one, Murph, who can cover it. There's no one who can cover Urban, can they?
Yeah.
No one. There's no one around who can cover that guy. First and goal, Beechwood.
All right, so we talk about DNA Martelli a lot, and a lot of these Spartan kids have family ties to some great Tigers of the past. How much do you look up to your cousin Mason Williams?
He played college football.
Yeah. Do you love watching him play?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next play, and we'll come back to you, Landon.
Tigers coming out in a shotgun. Clay Hayden, 3 receivers to his left. Clay gets a snap, looks right, still looking right, throws to Cusick quickly out there. Touchdown. I think that's Cusick on a nice 3-yard touchdown pass. Who was that, Murph?
I think it's Cusick.
Cusick. All right, his second touchdown on the night. Clay Hayden threw a dart out there. He looked at the whole way, and Cusick, Murph, again, all these teams have problem. Cusick in single coverage, forget it.
Yeah.
He's going to be open a lot.
Yeah, and that is 7 touchdown catches on the year for James Cusick. And, again, he just so many weapons. And when you're this is just such a mismatch. How do you defend all these receivers when you don't have that many kids that can cover effectively? So another great play from Hayden to Cusick.
Colson Lair, extra point is up and good. He is 6 for 6 tonight. He's missed 1 extra point on the season. I want to talk about him for just a quick second.
Yeah.
He has 47 extra point attempts, has made 46 of them. 3 field goals, 3 for 3 in field goals. He's a sophomore. He's been tremendous.
Speaking of tremendous, are you a kicker?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a Spartans kicker too.
Right.
How many extra points have you hit this year?
Maybe 8.
Maybe 8.
Nice.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so you guys have won 3 Super Bowls in a row. How much fun has that been?
A lot of fun.
A lot. And what is your the greatest memory out of those 3 Super Bowls for you? Like, which game was the most meaningful for you?
Last year, probably.
And who'd you play?
Campbell County.
Campbell County.
Yeah.
And why? Why does that one mean so much to you?
Because it was my last one, and I remember that one.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you model yourself after? Who's your NFL player comp?
Jamar Chase.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's a good one.
Tell us why.
Because he's like a wide receiver, and I like the Bengals.
Awesome. All right, last question we got for you. This is an easy one. Who's your favorite Beechwood Tiger to watch on Friday nights?
Luke.
Luke, man, he's
Luke,
winning.
Luke's
winning.
Luke's
He's
the
running
Spartan
away
favorite.
with it. Yeah.
Tell us why. What do you like about Luke?
Well, it's Irby's son, and he's fast.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, he is. Those answers are correct.
All right, Landon Hackman, thank you so much for
Landon.
joining us. Good luck to the rest of the year. We'll be rooting for you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we get Mark 42-0. Man.
Owen County takes over 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Fighting an uphill battle here. Still no hurry, but the clock is slow. We're down to 8:15 to go. Clock is going to run now. First half. 42-zip Tigers. Clay Hayden, how many touchdown passes is that for him tonight? 3 tonight?
He's now he's got 28 now.
Wow.
In terms of where that puts him, he came into tonight fifth place. behind Brady Atwell with 33 for Owensboro Catholic. Cole Hodge from Christian Academy Louisville with 28. So now he's tied with Hodge. I mean, obviously we don't know what Cal's doing tonight. And he moved ahead of Blaze Berry from Eminence and Cam O'Hara from Cooper, who both have 27. Cam O'Hara played last night. So, now tied for second in the state. You know, and again, you think about the amount of the little that he's really throwing the ball
now
over the last 3 weeks. You know, it's just been so much fun to watch this year.
He absolutely lit it up against Dixie, Simon, and Covington Catholic. To watch that kid throw a football, it has been tremendous. Owen County calls a timeout. 7:53 to go first half. 42-0 Beechwood over Owen County.
Mark, he's got 3 games this year with 4 touchdown passes or more. He, of course, 7 against Dixie, 4 against Campbell County and Walton Verona. He threw for 479 yards against Dixie, 285 against Campbell County, 277 against Walton. I mean, the numbers are just extraordinary.
New quarterback in for Owen County. He takes a snap, hands it to the first man through. He's going to get a couple of yards out to about the 28-yard line. Owen County has had absolutely nothing going on the ground game, nothing going in the air game, and you find yourself behind 42-zip.
So we got all kinds of replacements. We got Cohen Henderson in at left corner. We've got, I believe that's Peyton Shore at right corner. Will Shings and Jordy Wagner in at defensive tackles. Chase McDaniel and Tyson Herget at defensive end. Aiden Dickey, Brody Ayler. I believe that's Nathan Parton at linebacker.
Nice job on those jerseys, Murph.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. Second down and 8, Owen County.
I'm trying.
Yes, you're doing a great job. Shotgun set, man comes in motion. Quarterback gets a snap. He's going to straight run it to his left and met hard by a Beechwood defender there after about a 1-yard gain. Can't see who was in on that tackle. Nice piece of tackling, though. Picks up 1. It's going to be 3rd and 6, call it. Ball spotted out at the Owen County 29.
That was Nathan Parton on the
nice
tackle from his outside linebacker spot. Very nice form tackle right there. I'm sure Coach Volker and his staff love to see that. And those guys on the sideline. They're rooting hard for these JV and second string guys out here. They don't have many JV games to show their stuff, so this is big for them and their families. And I know the coaches are really proud of these guys.
New quarterback in for Owen County. He's in the shotgun. Can't see who that is. Under pressure quickly, and he's sacked. Who the heck was that?
That was Peyton Shore. Peyton Shore off the right edge on the corner blitz.
Mercy. Man, he was sacked for a big loss all the way back to inside the 25-yard line, back to the 23. Man.
And again, we talked about in the first quarter, the exotic blitzes and some of the things that we're seeing that we're not quite used to with this Beechwood defense. And one of the things we've seen a lot this year, and it's been really effective, is the corner blitz. And right there, Peyton Shore, brings down, I believe that's Brennan Lynch, a quarterback, brings him down with, authority to cause the 3-and-out.
Urban and Fryman standing at midfield. See which one gets this punt.
I'd punt this out of bounds if I was Owen County right now.
Play clock down to 21 thanks to Cincy Ortho sponsoring our play clocks. Just hung those up this week.
They look great.
They
love it.
Doing a nice job. 5:25 to go, first half. 42-0 Tigers. Owen County punting. Punt gets off, bounces in front of Fryman. He's going to field it in his own 49. He cuts it all the way across on the left side of the field, has a wall of blockers, cuts it back to his right.
Tecmo Bowl.
Has some more blockers. 30, 35 into the 25. He's going to be met. Coming back around.
He's cutting back inside.
He's at the 20, 15. See where it goes. Inside the 10, 8. Brought down inside the 10. I thought he was tackled at the 25. He wasn't, so here we go. First and goal, Tigers.
44-yard punt return there. Just a show of speed, athleticism, explosiveness. Yeah, I mean, just unbelievable. Play after play. Love watching that young man play, whatever sport it is.
No doubt about it. 4:39 to go, first half. Beechwood Tigers take out 1st and 10. I believe Clay Hayden's going to stay in the game. I'll tell you if it's any different.
And I'm looking across the line. It looks like we've still got our starters in.
Might get a Wildcat snap here.
Yeah, Fryman in at the Wildcat.
Here we go.
Good luck, Rebels.
Fryman gets a snap directly. He's going to keep it. He's at the 5-4-3-2-1. Don't know if he got touched.
Did not get touched. Followed Xavier Campbell. Xavier Campbell trapping from his left tackle spot. He just literally walked in right behind them, both untouched. And again, it's just tough to defend this team. And for Tyler Fryman on the year, another touchdown. That is his 5th rushing touchdown, 11th touchdown of the year. 5 rushing, 5 receiving, and the fumble return last week against our friends from Walton Verona.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. I think, Murph, if I had Xavier Campbell blocking for me, I could drive to work in the morning quicker. Traffic, he could just get traffic out.
Well, listen, the trap game, and I'm sure Bob Burnett is so proud of these kids, and especially Xavier Campbell. If I was a Owen County defensive end or linebacker, I'm not sure I wouldn't dodge out of the way of Xavier Campbell coming around the edge either.
Sorry, Coach, man, I fell down there. I don't know what happened.
Man,
49-0 Beechwood. 4:14 to go, first half. First matchup against Owen County here for the Tigers and the Rebels.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. First time they've ever played.
It is.
And with the district move, that's part of it is we're going to see some teams that we've never played before. But yeah, first time ever. I think last week was I think the Gallatin County game. It might have been the 4th time we faced them. So yeah, seeing some new teams this year.
Luke Sleeth has been doing kickoff duties all night. The senior. Believe he's going to be doing it again.
Just some score updates. 4 games in Northern Kentucky completed last night. Cooper knocked off Scott 49-7. Cooper now 4-2. Cam O'Hara, their impressive sophomore quarterback, was putting his wares on display last night for Coach Stoops from UK, who was in recruiting and taking a look at Mr. O'Hara. Dixie knocked off Connor 42-15 to move to 3-4 in the year. Grant County knocked off Holmes 35-8, and Lloyd, now in 3A, knocked off Pendleton County 50-6, and they're now 7-0.
Nice. Lloyd is having a fantastic season. That's good to hear.
Right.
Luke Sleet's kickoff goes out of bounds. We're at 3:55 to go, first half. 49-zip Tigers. Owen County will take over 1st and 10 on their own 30 after the penalty.
Other games going on in Northern Kentucky tonight. We don't have scores yet, but coming in Holy Cross at Brossart, Ryle at Campbell County, Bellevue at Dayton. Bellevue, great story. They had to shut their program down last year. They lost their coach, and now they brought back Chad Montgomery, and they are now sitting at 3-3. So great story on the river down there for our friends from Bellevue. Boone County with the drawing the short straw, having to face Highlands tonight. Highlands 6-1 and looking primed to make a run at a state title. Newport at Newport Central Catholic. Great Crossing at Simon Kenton. Go Great Crossing. And Ludlow at Trimble County.
A.J. Olivas back in the quarter. No, I'm sorry. That is Braden Lynch. Olivas joins him in the backfield, I believe. Lynch in the shotgun. He gets a snap, hands it to the first man through. He's going to get some tough yardage out inside the 40, out to about the 38. Call it a pickup of 3.
Yeah, Aiden Dickey with the tackle on the play there. Seth Bevis, the ball carrier up the middle. And again, for Owen County, they've realized that they're not going to be able to do a lot going outside or throwing the ball. So you're kind of left with running the ball up the middle. They've got their starters in against our second stringers now, so I think they kind of also understand they might be able to do a little bit more. But nice job there by the middle of our defense, and that's Shings, Jordy Wagner, Nathan Parton, and Aiden Dickey, in particular Aiden Dickey.
Yeah.
That's another name to remember, folks. Aiden Dickey.
Another young, good player.
Really, really shined in opportunities this year on the varsity level.
Braden Lynch in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left on a 2nd down and 7. Ball spotted on the Owen County 38. Snap to Lynch, fakes a handoff, runs to his left. Met by a Tiger, brought down again. Nice tackle, Brody.
Yeah, Brody Eller, who we've talked about a lot this year, playing the outside linebacker spot, but he kind of walked up to play more of a defensive end spot, and he was leaning inside. Really showed his athleticism because he lost contain for just a second, but he's so quick and he's so athletic. He was able to explode back outside and bring down the ball carrier.
Yeah. Loss of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 back to the original line of scrimmage. Ball spotted on the Owen County 35. I don't think Owen County's had a first down tonight. I don't believe so.
I don't believe they have either.
Lynch in the shotgun again. 2 backs join him in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Lynch gets a snap a little bit high, hands it to the back coming through. He's going to get some yardage there, out to outside the 40, going to be really close to a first down. And I think he's going to get it. They're going to give it to him right at the 45 there, 1st and 10, Owen County. I spoke too soon, Murph. As soon as I said they haven't had a first down yet, there it goes.
That was Aldo Olivas on the carry, 139 yards on 27 carries and a touchdown coming into tonight.
Clock is down to 59 seconds left to go in the first half.
That first quarter was that lasted quite a while. The second one has
pretty
flown
slow.
by.
It sure has. Again, Lynch in the shotgun. 2 receivers join him in the backfield. 2 receivers out to his right. Gets a snap again a bit high. Hands it to the back coming through. Picks up to the outside. Gets a couple of yards out. Still in his own territory. Back at about the 47. Did I see a flag go down there later?
Yeah,
I did.
Flag
Maybe a face
there on
mask.
the tackle.
Yeah.
Looks like a possible face mask. Patrick Weaver and Peyton Shule are in on the tackle there. Weaver showing some serious speed coming from the left side. Made it all the way to the right sideline. And let's see what they call here. Did they call it yet?
Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask.
Beechwood. That'll be their second first down there on a penalty. Ball will be spotted all the way down at the Beechwood 40, inside the 40 at the 38. 1st and 10, Owen County. Clock's their enemy now. 37 seconds left to go. They've got 2 timeouts left.
Mark, looking at the we'll come back to it here shortly.
Lynch in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. 2 backs join him in the backfield. This is by far Owens County best drive of the game, aided by a penalty. Throws quickly out here to the right. Caught by the Owen County receiver, brought down after back to the line of scrimmage at about the 38. That was Brennan Lewis on the catch.
Yeah, Lewis, the leading receiver this year for the Rebels. That's his second catch of the night, I believe. He came in with 11 receptions for 200 yards. Again, they've got an explosive receiving core, but it's just hard to get it to them against a defense like this.
And that is the end of the first half. Your score, Beechwood 49, Owen County nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Going to have some more special guests here at halftime for the Spartan night. Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. Next week, we will be at Carroll County. The week after that, we will be back here against Bracken County, and that will close out the regular season, Murph. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time, Mark, and I don't remember 8 weeks going as fast as these last 8 have. I mean, it really is, impressive. And we talked about, Coach Volker and his staff, they just have to be beyond pleased at the way this team has performed through 8 weeks, and now we try to talk about it as little as possible, Mark Talley, but right around the corner, postseason football approaching quickly,
favorite time of the year,
and one of the reasons I think why this coaching staff is I think they're so happy is because it's postseason right around the corner. You want the team hitting on all cylinders. You want them to be efficient. We're seeing clean football this year from the Beechwood Tigers. We're seeing, we're not really seeing any lulls, and I think they're really, really happy about this. All right.
And think about that too, Murph, how we started our season. I mean, we had our first 5 games were, on the road in Cincinnati against McNicholas, then at Campbell County, then at Dixie, and to go 3-0 starting that, I mean, that was tremendous. The overtime game at Dixie, phenomenal. Then play Simon Kenton in a 58-54 track meet. Covington Catholic have down 21-zip in the first quarter, couldn't hold on. Covington Catholic played well, came back and won, but to be 5-1 after that stretch, or 4-1 after that stretch, set up this season. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And now you're talking about. I woke up this morning and I turned the. I looked at the state RPI, and we were sitting at 3rd, and I was looking through it, and I thought, oh man, that means we're, unless something changes, we're traveling. And, should we make it to the latter rounds of the playoffs, or to round 4 in particular is what I'm thinking about.
Sure.
And then a few hours later, I looked again, and it changed. We're now in number 2. We're now in the 2 hole, which means,
semifinal game
here. Should we reach round 4, it's going to be in Fort Mitchell, which is a huge, huge,
Monster.
huge advantage.
Yes, it is.
And again, you you have to look to the reason why we're sitting in that 2-hole, because the margin of error this year is so thin that if we don't have such a great start to the year, then we might be sitting in we might be sitting 4, 5, or 6, because right behind Mayfield in the 4-hole is Greene County that's coming in blazing, trying to get into that 4 spot. So again, Coach Volker just has to be incredibly happy with his squad this year. All right,
special guest time.
Yeah, Spartan night
Hello,
here.
young lady.
Hello.
Spartan
How are
night.
you?
So
Good.
We are blessed to have with us for our halftime show Tammy Huth, the president, longtime president. How many years now?
Oh.
A lot.
Like 6,
6 years.
6?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
long time board member, long time president, long time supporter, coach. How many years did you coach flag football?
6 years.
6
Wow.
years flag football coach. I mean, she's done it all.
Yeah.
Done it all.
One of the amazing leaders of Spartan youth football since the inception of the program many moons ago. How many years?
My family's been part of Spartans for 33 years.
Wow.
And this is our last year.
This is it.
I'm moving on to Beechwood.
All right.
I'll be here. Yes.
Fantastic.
Wow, and we'll come back and talk about in terms of your personal journey with the Spartans and your families. But first, I want to talk about Spartan night. Just you see green all over
Isn't
the
this
field
amazing?
with the cheerleaders
Yeah, this is
and
great.
the football boys out there with and girls out there at, before the game started.
Yeah.
What a great night for the Spartans and
gosh.
for this community.
And it's grown so much. We did this the first year prior to COVID.
Yeah.
And it's more like the cheerleaders get to do cheerleading, so it's fun.
Yeah.
And the boys got announced, and that was it. And this year, we met with Coach Volker before the season and said, hey, this is what we do. What are your ideas? And he had a whole list. Well, then when I met him a couple weeks ago, he said, this is what I want to do. And I was like, yes, please.
Yeah.
The boys got to go into the locker room for their pre-game speech.
That's amazing.
That's
It
huge.
was so
Yeah.
amazing.
That is cool.
And he asked the boys a question, why do you play football? And so all the kids had a little answer for him. And when they got to walk out and touch the helmet with the boys, they were paired up with a kid and to run out. It has grown every year.
Yeah.
And I hope they continue to grow when I'm gone.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. It's such a cool experience.
Well, how much
is
does
tremendous.
how much does that mean to the Spartan community? And not just obviously it means a lot to you and the board, but the families and the boys and girls. How much does all that mean?
Well, the kids, they don't really get it until it's their first time
Sure.
here and they do it.
Yeah.
And then every year it's, tomorrow night's Spartan night. Tomorrow night's the Beechwood night. And what are we doing this year? Because they know every year it gets a little bit better. So when I told them this year what they were doing, it was like they were starstruck in the locker room with these boys. You know,
Heck
it's
yeah.
just so cool to be a part of this tonight. And last night was our last practice before the end of the regular season. So we had our bonfire and our s'mores night and our pizza night and chili cook-off. And Coach Volker brought the team to practice last night.
Oh.
Wow.
It was it's been a really cool week for these kids.
That's awesome. That also, kudos to Coach Volker and his players. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The kids loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So stepping back a little bit from that, just talk about this year for the Spartans. I know, of course, the junior team, which I want to talk about in detail, but has had a lot of success. But just overall, just talk about the organization, kind of the state of the organization this year and how things are going.
We have so much talent on every level. It is really so much fun to watch these kids. And they start at age 3 and 4 as a flag player. And you watch them progress, and you watch them come onto Beechwood's field or onto Dixie's field, because we do feed into Dixie.
Sure.
And I come to these games and I go, Luke was a Spartan, and this kid was a Spartan, and this kid was a Spartan. It's like you can just see them progress from when they're 4.
Yeah.
And they just get a little better every single year. Yeah. So it's just amazing to see the amount of talent that we have coming up through the next few years. It's going to be exciting.
So you started the flag football program, right?
I didn't start it. Irby Erdman came up with the idea.
Okay,
yeah.
And what a great idea.
I
I'm
will
sure
take
it was.
that.
I mean,
No doubt.
I went to practice the first year. Brody started when he was 3, and there was 30 kids and 1 dad.
Wow.
And I said, can I please help you?
Yeah.
Let me please help you.
and then it became a passion project, didn't it? I mean, I remember seeing that. It was impressive. I mean, you loved it.
It's like coaching basketball with the football.
Yeah.
I can play basketball.
but the flag football, implementing that and it becomes such a big thing. I mean, it did make a big difference in terms of attracting more players. Yeah. Just talk about that.
Oh, and we have kids that want to come from all over to play for Spartans flag football, and unfortunately, you have to live in our territory to play for us.
Okay.
But we went from 30 kids to even more, and then we went down a little bit because of COVID, and now we just have so many kids that are on the flag team.
That is great.
And we have them come in 2 weeks after practice starts. Oh, I heard you have flag. Can my kid play? He's 3. Can he stand in line? Yes, he can play. Yeah. We can make this work. And the same for our starter cheerleaders, our little Spirit Squad girls. Same thing, you know. They start at age 3 and 4 too.
That is cool.
And that's amazing, by the way. Kudos to you and all of your coaches to be able to take 3, 4, and 5-year-olds and manage that is so impressive. And I've seen that. I'm wowed by that. I'm wowed by that. But it does. I mean, it does. It makes a difference. Not only, you know, and those families love it. They love it.
I was just talking to a parent before. Her son is first-year flag, and she's like, I love your organization. I love everything you do on Thursday nights. On Thursday nights are family nights. So we do kickball, or we do the Spartan 300 event, or we do, like last night, we did s'mores and pizza. Or another night, we might have a cookout with Randy, who does our concession stand, who is here tonight. We're very excited he's here for us tonight. So on Thursday nights is our family event, because sometimes kids don't necessarily love football, but they love coming to the family events.
Absolutely.
So every week we do something fun.
That's great.
And it just builds our community.
Yeah, that is so important.
You guys have done just an amazing job. Okay, and this junior team, wow.
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
Wow. You know, you last week, you know, the outgoing junior ceremony, you know, so many young men and families that have meant so much to this organization will be moving on, including yourself and Brody, obviously. But just talk about that junior program, that junior team as a whole. Obviously, so much success, but you know, how much have they meant to the Spartan organization and to you personally?
They're just fun to watch.
They are. You got that right.
Now, how old are junior players? I'm sorry. How old are
grade.
they? Sixth grade. Okay.
So half of them have Mr. Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Love those kids. And I do. I mean, they're amazing.
That's cool.
It is a special group.
They are the sweetest boys.
Yeah.
They are kind to each other.
That's great.
They're supportive of each other. They want to see each other do well.
That is cool.
And they've always been that way. There's not like a competition between Landon and Drew or the other receivers to say, oh, I want the ball. No, they work together, and they work well together.
That's neat.
And it's to watch them play from – most of them have been together since starters, so age 5, some since flag. 7 of the starters are coming here. I think the rest are going to Dixie, Turkey Foot.
Yeah.
So they've been together for a long time. They know how to read each other. They know how to support each other, plus the rest of the team.
Yeah.
And they're just a special group of kids. You have them every day in class.
I know. I mean, they really are. So they're currently they're 7-0 right now? Is that the?
They are 7-1.
7-1.
We always lose the first game of the season.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they do. It's okay. But in our division, we're undefeated. So
That's
we have our
awesome.
last regular season game tomorrow. We have a first round bye next week. The rest of the teams start playoff next week.
How many rounds of playoffs are there?
2 rounds and then the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it'll be here quick.
And then we go to Rocky
awesome.
Top, so we'll see.
Yeah, the Rocky Top. Yeah, what a fun trip that is. Those boys love that too.
And you know, we talk about football all the time, but my cheerleaders are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It shocks me every year. I've been to 17 cheer competitions over the years. I don't know why. But they have one shot. It's not like football where they go out to practice every night. They get better every week, and they learn from the game. If they lose, if they win, they get one shot. They fall, they drop something, they mess up. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes. And they always do amazing. The entire NKYFL cheerleaders, they're just talented
that is,
and impressive.
Yeah,
cool.
that is impressive. Mark, if you've never been to an NKYFL cheer competition,
I have not.
You've got to do it once. You have to.
It's an experience.
It is quite an experience. And I know, Tammy, you have, and you're always quick to praise this group, but if you want, just talk about your board and, you know, the Army behind you that helps you lead the charge in making all this great work happen.
It takes an army for sure.
Yeah.
And Tina Ress is taking over my role next year. She's been around for a few years, and she'll be around for a long time. And we have some new members like Jessica Slusher. She's a Beechwood family. And we have a really good mix of the Dixie Beechwood family on the board, and they work well together. just because we're all here for the kids, right?
Sure.
Sometimes we argue, sometimes we don't like what's happening, but we always come together in the end because everything's for the kids.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make this happen without, of course, Ryan Booth.
Yeah.
And helping me set this up every year. And his kids are Spartans as well. But our board is incredible. It takes a lot to make this happen all year round.
How many kids total play in the Spartans? Total, flag all the way up. I mean,
so we have around 110 football players.
Holy moly.
And 40 cheerleaders.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I mean, that is tremendous.
Yeah.
But to give all those kids an opportunity to participate into the whole system.
Well, yeah, I mean, you see it any given night at Dixie Home Game or Beechwood. All the kids out there that were Spartans.
Yes.
I mean, it's and a lot of them and their families will point to the Spartans organization and all the great people like Irby and Brock Plummer and Tammy and so many more that have been so integral in getting their kids into this and helping them with their success. So,
and last night we did a really cool thing, and I didn't get to do it justice because it was raining, but we have a flagpole at the field that has Coach Jay Lefton. He was with us for 30 years as a coach. To get on the flagpole, you have to have at least 20 years of coaching. So we put in the bricks last night. So Irby Erdman has one.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
All right.
Brock Plummer has one, and then Chris has one. Chris Huth has one.
That's fantastic.
So
amazing.
it was really cool to be able to do that.
That is really neat. Now, do we have to still call you El Presidente after this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Still have to call her that. Okay. We got that.
So, last question I've got for you because we're getting close to kickoff for the second half. 33 years in the program.
Wow.
A lot of, I'm sure, a lot of great memories. With. Of course, Brody and Chris and Shannon and just how has it been for you, knowing that the end is a few weeks away?
Yeah. I'm trying to put it off. Chris was always on the sidelines, or he was always coaching somebody, even when he was in his wheelchair. We were still pushing him out there on the sidelines to coach. Up until last October at Super Bowl, he was there. So it's weird first not having him here. But everybody has great memories, and everybody has great stories for him. And even when I come to Beechwood, so many people know Chris and Shannon. Yeah. And have great stories. Like I was talking to Coach Burnett on the sideline. We've known him forever.
Sure.
And we were talking about how, Chris would have loved this. And it's weird to think it's over, but I'm excited that we were able to get Brody into Beechwood.
Yes.
So we can continue a lot of that.
Yes. Yes.
And those memories and all the support that he gets from everybody here just to help through this process and to make new memories. We're having a new Huth on our field. It's going to be exciting.
Can't wait. We can't wait. Well, we are also very blessed and very glad that you guys will be in red and white next year. And, and on behalf of so many people in this community, thank you for all the years of blood, sweat, and tears and love and hard work that you've given you and your family. And Mark Talley, it's so impressive. Thank you.
We bleed green, but I'm changing to red.
Yeah,
great. It's great.
Well, you look great in red, and so will Brody. So, all right, Tammy Huth, thank you so much. We'll talk to you again soon.
Yes.
Awesome. Mark Talley, Spartan night.
Yeah, it has been fantastic. Cheerleaders out here, players out here. The Spartans are starting their playoffs next week, so it'll be a whole lot of fun. Halftime almost over here. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
The good, it's 49-0. I guess it's good that there's a running clock now. It is halftime. Owen County's been at match. Give them some credit for their effort.
Mark,
but they've had some snap issues in the shotgun, and it's just been a tough night.
Mark, I think it's just tough to be put in a district with Beechwood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
everyone else runs away from us if they can. Lloyd, Holy Cross, Newport.
Let's talk real quick about the RPI. So as we talked about today, at 2 o'clock, the new RPI release hit, and the current rankings right now: Owensboro Catholic #1. Beechwood slides into the 2 spot.
Yeah.
Lexington Christian 3, Mayfield 4, Greene County 5, Somerset 6, Murray 7, Carroll County 8, Crittenden County, 9, and Washington County 10. Now, big winner in that change. Beechwood moves from 3 to 2.
Yeah, and that's
big loser. LCA drops from 2 to 3. And Mark Talley, why is taking hold of the #2 spot in the RPI such a big victory for Beechwood?
Well, that would be the 4th round game, sir, when that would be here at Beechwood instead of being on the road at either LCA or Mayfield. Now, It looks like Owensboro Catholic, as far as the RPI goes, they're at .87. It's a big lead over us.
Huge lead.
We're at .79, so they might not lose that lead. They'll probably stay up there.
Yeah,
number one.
I don't see them losing that spot.
But we're up over 200ths of a point ahead of LCA, and then the Mayfield Cardinals are about 0.006 of a point behind LCA, and that's how critical it gets and how short of a lead it is. So all these games are important, and it's important for us to root for Simon Kenton and Dixie to keep winning games.
Yeah, the big thing is, I guess succinctly, the big thing is that, barring some sort of cataclysmic upset, it likely what will happen is after round 3 you'll have hold on, let me find this here. After round 3, you'll have a situation where it will be Beechwood, Mayfield, LCA, and then some sort of combination of Shelby Valley, Prestonsburg, or Somerset.
Okay.
And what happens there is that Shelby County, Prestonsburg, or Somerset, they'll be the lowest seed in the RPI, which means they will have to travel to face Owensboro Catholic. What that means is then the Beechwood will have a home game versus the number 3. So just based on projecting, should things go the way the RPI looks, LCA would come to Fort Mitchell in Week 4 of the playoffs.
Wow.
Carter
that
Boley,
would be a
Brady Hensley.
Football game. We're going to have to get this place loud and proud if that happens.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Second half kickoff underway. Luke Sleet, senior, has been taking all the kicks tonight. Owen County is 2 receivers deep, standing at their own 10. Running clock will be happening for this whole second half. Luke's kick, nice kick, is going to be fielded by the Owen County receiver at his own 12. Out to the 25, 30. Tackled at about the 32-yard line by a host of Beechwood Tigers. And again, Murph, we say it every week, these games, too, mean a lot to get the freshmen in, the sophomores in the game, because it pays dividends in the playoffs. Everyone has some experience. Everyone has seen the field, and it just helps.
Yeah, it's these are the this is where these kids and the hard work that they put in, day after day, week after week for the varsity, this is where their hard work pays off. They get to go out there and show what they can do. So just taking a look at the field, Chase McDaniel, Tyson Hurry to defensive ends, Will Shings and Jordy Wagner at defensive tackle, Cohen Henderson and Peyton Shore at corner.
Braden Lynch in the shotgun for Owen County, 1st and 10 from their own 32, hands it to the first back through, gets some room out to the 35-40, gets out to the 42, going to be a little bit short. They're going to give him a real close spot to the first down. He might have it. They did give it to him, 1st and 10, Owen County.
Seth Bevis on the run there, the leading ball carrier for Owen County this year. Cohen Henderson, Nathan Parton in on the tackle for the Tigers.
I lied to you. It's 2nd and 1. They didn't give him the first down. The ball spotted
pickup
on the Owen County 42 now. New quarterback in has been Braden Lynch, the sophomore. He came in about the second quarter. It was tough sledding for A.J. Olivas in the first quarter. Lynch in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. He gets a snap, hands it to the first man through. And again, that is Seth Beavis. And Seth is brought down for a first down out to about the 47-yard line of Owen County.
Yeah, and Owen County just continuing to pound the ball up the middle. Aiden Dickey and Brody Ale are in on the tackle, 2 outstanding sophomore linebackers.
It's about their 3rd first down of the game. Owen County had the ball in Beechwood territory in the second quarter as the clock ran out for the first half. 1st down and 10 for Owen now on their own 47. You can feel the chill in the air. Playoffs are coming.
Definitely a change from last week.
Yes, it did. Lynch in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. They've had the same formation pretty much all night. Hands it to the first back through. Again, Seth Beavis. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Out to the 47, 2nd and 10.
Jordy Wagner with the strong tackle there for the Tigers.
I'm sorry, that was Tripp on the carry. His first carry of the game.
Mark Owensboro Catholic 7-0 going into this week. Last week they defeated number 15 RPI in 2A, Todd County Central, 57-7. In that game, Brady Atwell, check these numbers out, 15 of 17, 335 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Wow.
They held Todd County Central to 130 yards of offense.
Holy moly.
Yeah, unbelievable.
15 passes, 7 touchdowns. Unbelievable. 2nd and down and 10. Shotgun set. Owen County quarterback rolling to his left and just throws it kind of out of bounds there. He was under heavy pressure.
Yeah, Aiden Dickey with the blitz up the middle, and Seth Bevis with the clear hold right in front of the official. It wasn't called. I believe a little bit of mercy shown towards the Rebels there on that, but nice job by Dickey to get into the backfield and cause the incompletion.
Yeah, you said it earlier, Merv. I like how our defense is changing up these blitzes, and you also said it earlier.
Yeah.
For high school kids, that throws an offensive line fits when you start playing around on blitzes, twisting, turning. It's a great strategy.
When you have an offensive line that's overmatched, the last thing that they want is to have linemen bumping, because then they got to reevaluate who they're blocking, and then you got a linebacker like Brody Waddell coming at you at the last second. It really rattles offensive linemen.
Shotgun set again, handed off, and Beechwood Tigers in on the tackle quickly. It's going to bring up maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. He did. It'll be a 4th and 10. 7:57 to go, third quarter, 49-0 Tigers. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us on Spartan Night on 54 Beechwood Road on this beautiful fall evening. The wind's blowing a bit here. I'm glad I got my jacket on.
It's gusty. It's gusty.
4th and 10. See what they'll do here. Clock is running. Play clocks are down now, Murph. What happened here in the second half?
I'm not sure.
A brand new play clock sponsored by Cincinnati Ortho.
I think that's Tim Lower climbing a pole there to figure out what happened there.
I had a pregame meal at Campo Rosso Pizzeria. I think I'm going to do a tradition. I think I'm going to start that tradition. 4th and 10. Lynch in the shotgun. They're going for it. Receiver goes into motion. Lynch looks to his right, throws it up, and that's going to be intercepted. And Henderson gets it at the 40, takes it out to about midfield. Nice tackle there by the Owen County receiver. First down, Beechwood.
Yeah, Cohen Henderson with his first interception of the year on the varsity level. I believe he's had at least one on the JV level, but nice return there. Yeah. Took a lick from Brendan Lynch, but nice play there on a ball that was just floated and airmailed to Cohen. Buddy came down with it. Nice play, 32.
Going to have some substitutions here on Beechwood's offense now. Quarterback is 84.
That's Bo Souter,
that is Bo back. Bo wearing 84 tonight. I formation behind him. This group has been very impressive when they have come in. Bo under center, hands it off to the back coming through. He's going to get about 2 yards, brought down quickly inside Owen County territory, down about the 49.
And that's Brody Ayler on the carry behind left tackle.
Ayler's doing a nice job on defense as well, too.
Yep.
Really good football player.
Yeah, he's going to be a player the next couple of years. He can do it on both sides of the ball. Like we said last week, violent runner and just an athletic playmaker at linebacker.
2-yard pickup there. It'll be 2nd down and 8, ball spotted on the Owen County 49. Again, going under center, I formation. Pitch out right, student body right. Ayler takes it. Owen County defender comes in, tries to trip him up. Ayler does a nice job staying on his feet, gets back to the line of scrimmage, They'll bring up a 3rd down, and they'll give him 1 yard. 3rd and 7, call it.
Yeah, and that athletic ability that we've seen from Ayler, several times this year, right there you saw it. He should have been taken down in the backfield, but he's able to kind of shake off the low hit and regain his footing and get back to the line of scrimmage. So nice job there to prevent the loss.
3rd down and 7 here for Beechwood. Shotgun formation now. Souter gets the ball, looks to his right, throws to his right. A nice dart. First down completion inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking throw there by Bo Souter. Ty Schuler gets a catch.
And that's what you get from Bo Souter. He has had just a MVP-like year on the freshman level. He led the team last night to a win over Ryle, a huge win. 12-7 out in the rain at Ryle High School. He's just a very effective thrower.
Souter in the shotgun, joined by Ayler in the backfield, hands it off to Ayler, who has some room at the 35-30. Cutting it outside, 25-21 man to beat. Gets by him, 10-5, 4-3-2-1. Touchdown!
They're gonna
stepped out of bounds at the 3. Fantastic run by Ayler. Had an Owen County defender. He dodged him at the 10-yard line. Outran him, actually, on the outside. Great effort.
That's what I'm saying. So we've seen the athletic ability and the balance and the power.
Yeah.
But there you saw the kind of explosive speed that he's got around the edge.
Yeah.
Just a great run there, 34-yard pickup for Owen, and that puts the Tigers in prime position to put the ball in the end zone once again, 1st and goal at the 3.
Sure was an impressive drive here for these Beechwood freshmen. 3:56 to go, third quarter. 49-0's our score. I formation. Stands behind Souter, hands it to Ayler, who's done all the work on this drive. Maybe will get the touchdown. He's going to be brought down to about the 2 after a 1-yard pickup. It'll be a 2nd down and goal. This is pretty much the freshman team, Murph, isn't it? Almost out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of freshmen and sophomores.
Good to see them out there getting this experience for sure. Man, it's starting to get nippy out here.
Yeah, we need to get the.
I don't want to complain here, Tim.
Check,
we got a heater up here, Tim?
we need to get some sort of space heater or maybe a log fire. Get one of those garbage cans up here. Good Lord.
Yeah. I formation going, 3:16 to go, third quarter. 2nd and goal, Tigers. Souter gets it, hands it to Ayler, see if he can get in. He fights through a tackle at the 5 and gets in for the score.
Yeah, and once again, just strength and power. Just kept those legs moving. You know, it was able to shake off a tackler right around the line of scrimmage and fall into the end zone for the touchdown. Great job, Brody Ayler.
Not going to see any extra points here. The clock is running. 2:56 to go, third quarter. Souter's coming out how to get the play. They might take a knee here. 55-0, Beechwood over Owen County. First time that these two schools have faced each other. They're in our new district along with Bracken County, Walton Verona, Carroll County, and they did actually do a play on the 2-point conversion, but he didn't get in. Score will stay 55-0. Who else is in our new district? Carroll County, Walton Verona, Owen County, Bracken County, and one more. Who did I miss?
Let's see. I'm going to go through it, Ashley. I got papers going everywhere right now.
You're doing a fine job.
All right. So right now in the in our district, just taking a look at where everyone ranks in the RPI.
Yes.
So Beechwood, as we head towards the postseason, Beechwood's number 1, obviously, but number 2 is Carroll County.
Yep.
Now, Carroll County,
we play next week.
Carroll County's 4-2.
Yep.
They're taking on they're on the road at Walton Verona tonight. Number 3 is Bracken County. Bracken County 4-2. They're hosting Gallatin tonight. And then the fight for the four spot, because only 4 teams will make the playoffs. Yes. Number 4 is Owen County.
Yep.
Number 5 is Walton Verona. And number 6 is Gallatin County. So, right now, you just looking at it, it's probably going to come down to a tiebreaker.
Yep. Sleet's kickoff again is fielded by the Owen County receiver, loses it back to about the 13, comes up outside the 20 at the 22, met hard by a couple of Beechwood tacklers on special teams. Brought down about the 22, 1st and 10, Owen County. Clock is running, 1:23 to go, third quarter. Pair of nickels up there for Beechwood, 55-0 over Owen County.
Nathan Paps leading the way for the special teams, the kick coverage team. Nathan Paps, just an outstanding freshman running back, defensive back that will be a big-time player for the next couple of years. When you think of Nathan Paps, think Luke Erdman.
Yeah. Owen County is in no hurry. They're huddling up here. Might be one more play here in the third quarter. Will be over, down about 47 seconds left to go. New quarterback in the second, since about the second quarter, has been Braden Lynch, a sophomore. They had some snap issues earlier, had some low snaps, have thrown 3 interceptions tonight. Haven't had any, they did have a snap as well that was fumbled. Lynch in the shotgun, high snap this time. Under pressure, throws it deep. That might get picked again. It will be.
Nathan
Fourth
Paps,
interception on the night. Paps gets it at the 30, going outside to the right, inside to the 25, 20, cuts it back at the 15. Going to take it inside the 15 again, the 4th interception of the night, and Beechwood has had a field day.
Yeah, and that was Nathan Paps on the interception, as we said. Again, Nathan Paps, one of those players that's been playing football for a long time, has a nose for the football and makes plays. He will be a star for the next couple of years while he plays football for the Tigers.
And that
great play.
Sorry, Murph. That is the end of the third quarter. 55-0's our score. Thanks for tuning in. One more quarter here, 2 more regular season games left. We will try to keep you updated on the RPI and on everything happening in the playoffs. And we have some Spartans coming up here for the third quarter. Who's this young man here?
All right, another offensive lineman.
Nice.
I love it.
Number 78, that is the offensive lineman.
All right, Colton Stratman joining us now on the Beechwood Sports Radio Network. Colton, How you doing tonight, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so tell us about you're a two-way lineman.
Yep.
What positions do you play in offense and defense?
D tackle and left guard.
Okay,
right.
then we got a
Those are
guard.
important positions.
All right, so how many years have you been with the Spartans?
7.
7 years. Okay, so we got a veteran here,
Yeah,
Mark. So
yeah.
we can handle the veterans a little bit different. Okay, tell us. So 7 years, you're a two-way lineman. What are some of your best memories playing for the Spartans?
Winning 3 Super Bowls and getting my first tackle.
Okay. Oh,
All
okay.
right.
All right. Well, everybody says the 3 Super Bowls, which I'm sure are great memories. But love to hear the little different approach. The first tackle. Tell us about your first tackle. Do you remember?
No, not really.
No. Okay. All right. So 3 Super Bowls. Which one of those 3 have been most meaningful to you?
Probably the first one
Do you remember who that was against?
against SK, Simon Kitten.
All
Simon
right.
Kenton. All right. We're going to call this play. We'll come right back to you,
Okay.
Colton.
Tigers coming out 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 14 of Owen County after the interception. Freshman quarterback Bo Souter, good-looking young player, gets a snap, hands it off to Ayler again up the middle, gets some good yardage. Tackle down inside the 15, down about the 11.
All right, so 3 Super Bowls. Big one. The first one was against SK. Who was the second one against?
SK again.
SK
right.
again, and then last year was against Campbell County.
Yep.
And you guys are 7-1 now, or 6-1?
7-1.
Okay, so you're 7-1 on a crash course for another run at another Super Bowl. Do you guys think you're going to make the Super Bowl again?
Yeah, probably.
What do you think makes this team so good, the Spartan Juniors?
We just work as a team and we score.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
important.
You got to score to win games.
No
All right,
doubt.
let's call this play. We'll be right back.
2nd and 7. Again, a handoff to Ayler
Look at
to
this.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Another
Touchdown.
touchdown.
2nd touchdown of the night for Brody Ayler. Good job by the offensive line up front again, and Ayler takes it in.
Yeah, and again, just great blocking on the right side of the offensive line, and Ayler picks up his 2nd touchdown of the night, 2nd on the season, and boy, does he deserve it.
No doubt about it. Had a nice season. And again, we said him, we're playing defense again, playing a good job on defense.
Yes. All right, Colton, what do you like more, offense or defense?
Probably defense.
Yeah.
Well, because you like to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so what offensive lineman in the NFL or high school or Beechwood offensive lineman, who's your favorite offensive lineman of all time? Do you have one?
I don't know.
What about
That's a good question.
what about just NFL player?
2-point conversion attempt. Souter takes a knee. No good. 61-0's our score. Clock running 10-17 to go in the game.
Okay, so do you remember when you started playing for the Spartans? Was it as flag or starter?
It was flag, and then I moved up to starter.
It was flag. Okay, flag then starter. So, tell us, who are some of your biggest supporters? I know your mom and dad, your grandpa, but like who are the people that support you the most and that root for you the most?
The coaches, my family,
Awesome.
and my brother.
All right.
Awesome.
How old's your brother?
He's 16.
Okay. Wow.
He's a junior. Okay.
Nice.
And so many years with the Spartans, you're going to be going to Beechwood High School. How much are you looking forward to put on the red and the white for the next 6 years?
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
for it.
That's all.
How was it going in the locker room for pregame?
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
exciting.
That's neat, huh?
And
Yep.
and I know you guys have talked about this question, but last question I'm going to ask you: why do you play football?
Because you work as a team to accomplish whatever you accomplish, and it's fun to play sports.
That's awesome. Colton Schreiben, thanks for joining us tonight. Good luck the rest of the season. We'll be rooting for you, and we'll talk. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, young man. 61-0's our score. Beechwood kickoff. Owen County fields it, takes it out to their own 32-yard line. Like to get this game over as quickly as possible. The clock is running, 8:48 to go for them. So it's been tough sledding here for Owen County, and it's going to be everyone in our district. This Beechwood program has won 3 Class 2A titles in a row. That has only been done, I believe, 5 or 6 other times in the history of 2A. And it's our, fifth year in 2A to have 3 championships in 5 years. It's incredible.
It's impressive. All right, our next Spartan tonight, we've got Lance Holt. Lance, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good.
All right, so tell us, Lance Holt, what position do you play?
On defense, linebacker, and on offense, guard.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
And Lance, I'm sorry, Murph, I have to comment. You got some great flow. Your hair is working, buddy. I love it. I'm just jealous.
It's impressive.
That's all that
it's
is.
It's impressive.
Man.
I've never been able to wear it like that, but I will say it's definitely the best hair in the house
yes,
tonight.
Yes, it
There's
is.
no doubt.
Long shot.
All right, Lance, so tell us, how many years have you been with the Spartans?
4.
4 years, okay.
Yeah.
And how much fun has it been for you being a part of the Spartans and 3 Super Bowl teams?
Really fun.
Really fun. Okay, so do you guys think you're going to win a 4th Super Bowl?
Yeah.
What makes your team so good? That's a tough question. There's a lot of things there. Who's your favorite NFL player?
Patrick Mahomes.
Nice.
He's a good one. All right, thank you, Lance Holt, for joining us tonight. We hope you have a great rest of the season.
Nice hair, buddy.
Go Spartans, and keep that hair looking as fine as it does
Look at
tonight.
this guy coming up here. Good-looking young lad here, number 23. I like it.
All right,
how are you?
Now we've got Drew Young here
Nice.
on deck here. Drew, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good.
All right, Drew. So, how many years have you been with the Spartans?
I've been 2 years with the Spartans.
So 2 years. Okay, so you're kind of now. Have you played football before? Or
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell us, what position do you play on offense and defense?
On offense, I switch between running back and tight end, and on defense, I play corner.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So, you have been a part of. So, you've been on 2 Super Bowl winning teams, or just last year?
Just last year.
Just last year. How much fun was that?
Super fun.
And
Fumble on a play by Owen County. Started to cut in, guys. The Beechwood's going to get the turnover on the fumble. I believe it was picked up by the Tigers, number 26 out there. 1st and 10 Tigers on the Owen County 31.
What's your favorite memory since you started playing for the Spartans?
Going to Rocky Top last year was really fun. I liked hanging out with my friends at the hotel, and it was just fun overall.
That is awesome.
So Rocky Top is a tournament in Tennessee that teams go to.
Nice. Okay.
So how did you guys do in Rocky Top last year? I don't remember.
We won the first 2 games. The first game we won by like 2 touchdowns, and then the second game it was like maybe 5 minutes left of the 4th quarter, and Landon got a touchdown.
That's
nice.
awesome. What was your best game that you played since you've been with the Spartans?
Probably it was our last game of the season, and I got 2 touchdowns. It was against SK. It was so that we would get a bye, and I got a kickoff recovery so that they couldn't even have another drive to score.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So the last question I got for you: Who do you model your game after? Who give me a Beechwood player or an NFL or college player that you think your game resembles?
For defense, probably Mike Hilton on the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite NFL player. And then on
offense,
T. Higgins.
Nice.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, Drew Young, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy.
Yep.
Good luck the rest of the way.
First down there by Parton for the Tigers after the turnover. It's going to be 1st and 10. Beechwood ball on the Owen County 20. Clock running, 5:04 to go in the game. 61
Clock
zip.
flying.
Yes, we need it to fly. Under center. Souter gets a snap, hands it to the fullback coming through. Parton again at the 15, down inside the 10.
Run.
Nice couple of runs back-to-back there by Parton. Takes it 1st and goal, Tigers on the 10.
All right, our final Spartan tonight is offensive line, 2A offensive lineman Parker Bird. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Good.
Okay, so Parker, you do play offensive line, defensive tackle, right?
On offense, I play left tackle, and on defense, I play middle linebacker.
Left
Okay,
tackle,
we
that's
got a middle
important.
linebacker.
That's important,
Okay.
too.
All right.
That's a blind side tackle, isn't it?
We got a Xavier Campbell type here.
Yeah,
okay.
that's good.
All right, so how many years have you been with the Spartans?
3.
3 years. Okay, what's your favorite memory since you donned the green and white?
Probably our first Super Bowl.
First Super
Yeah.
Bowl. What of all the with 3 Super Bowls, that one obviously is the most meaningful to you. But which one was your best game? Like the best individual game you had? You feel like?
I don't really remember, but probably last year.
Nathan Parton in for a Beechwood touchdown. Sorry to cut in. Parton, 3 good carries in a row there, man. Picked up about 30 yards on 3 fullback dives. Up the middle, Parton kicked that outside and scored a touchdown.
Good
nice
for
running.
him. I believe that's his first varsity touchdown
Good for
of the
him.
year too.
All right.
All right,
Talented young players out here.
Parker, speaking of talent, Parker
Yeah.
Bird, who is your favorite NFL or Beechwood High School football player?
My favorite NFL player is Joe Burrow, and probably on the Beechwood team is Luke Erdman.
Okay,
Nice.
Luke Erdman. There it is.
You
They
know what?
love Luke Erdman.
We need to ask Joe Burrow to give us a loan, right? He could like help us out, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think he
you
could.
think?
All right, Parker Bird, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll be rooting for you, buddy.
Thanks, bud. Thank you. 67-0.
All right, Mark Talley, 3:10 remaining.
Clock still running.
wind blowing.
Yes.
An autumn wind gusting through Fort Mitchell as we talk to some future Beechwood Middle School and freshmen and JV and eventually varsity stars.
A lot of fun, man.
Well, they love Luke Urban,
Tammy
don't they?
is fantastic. They love Luke. Luke is who doesn't? I mean, there's no one in Kentucky who can cover that guy.
I know.
I mean, and just wait. I mean, I'm so excited. Could you imagine playing LCA up here in the state semis?
Yeah, I mean,
this place will be packed.
Getting that, I just, that
gonna be fun.
I just, again, we got to root for Cufcat, Dixie, Sonny
Yes.
Ken. We have to root for all those teams to
Keep winning.
Yeah, Campbell County, that's another one.
That's
Ryle,
yes.
we root for
Yes.
them tonight against Ryle.
Yes. Luke Sleet again on the kickoff, doing kickoff duties again tonight. Owen County fields it at their own 15, takes it out to 20, 25, 30, gets it by a couple of Beechwood Tigers out to midfield, brought down inside Beechwood territory at the 47. Owen County's best field position start of the night by far.
Jake Atmore and Kingston Brockett, two impressive young
Yeah,
freshmen.
Kingston is good-looking young player.
With the special teams tackle there.
Ball spotted inside Beechwood territory at the 48.
We got Peyton Moorhart in at defensive tackle. We've got Cole Hoskins in at defensive end.
Cole, all right.
Chase McDaniel back in at defensive end. Zach True in at outside linebacker. Aiden Dickey and Brody Ale are in at linebackers. Nathan Parton at linebacker. We've got Nathan Paps at right corner. And let's see, I believe Caleb Aerosmith at safety. Caleb Aerosmith called a 31-yard touchdown pass last night against Ryle in the freshman win, 12-7 win.
Last couple of plays of the game coming here. Owen County, who was that flying through there? Man.
Patrick Weaver.
Wow. Like a shot through a rocket.
Gang tackling.
A 7-yard loss. That might be the second to last play of the game. We're down under 1 minute to go in the game, 67-0. Might just take a knee here and call it a night. Loss of 8 on the play. Who was that who came through first, Murph?
I think it was Patrick
Weaver
Weaver
playing man.
outside linebacker.
Mercy.
We've also got Colton Craycraft in at safety along with Caleb Aerosmith.
Second down and 18, they're calling it back all the way at the Owen County 46. Clock running 29 seconds ago in the game.
Weaver coming off the right edge here.
Yeah,
boy,
snap is bobbled. Quarterback is going to be hit for another loss. And that is going to do it tonight. Clock is down to 16 and running. Teams will start lining up. And Murph, you know what? You got to play who's on our schedule and just keep getting through it, staying healthy. It seems like that happened again tonight. So we got 2 more games to go in the regular season, and the best time of the year coming. The football playoffs will be starting up.
67-0 here, final at Beechwood. Beechwood with the win, they move to 7-1 on the year. Owen County with the loss, they drop to 4-4. Beechwood now 3-0 in the district. Likely seals the #1 spot in the district. Owen County, they fall to 1-2 in the district and
4-4 overall.
4-4 overall, and they put themselves in a now in a race for the number 4 spot more than likely. So another big win for the Tigers, and Martelli again. You have to play your schedule, but you got to do. You have to when you play teams that are kind of at the bottom of the RPI pile in 2A, you still have to play them, and you have to play well, and that's what the Tigers did again tonight.
Now,
kudos to the coaching staff.
Yeah, Owen County's rank in the RPI how high were they?
So
tonight, because they weren't that bad, I saw earlier, because they were 4-3 coming in the RPI. Have to check it out too, but they were in I think the top 20 in the RPI, so that won't hurt us a lot tonight with this win. And the problem too with LCA and Owensboro Catholic and Mayfield is they have to play. They have to play
everywhere.
Everyone has a weak district, so it's like whose district is weaker. Really is
right.
Of the story.
So, and just looking at the
Owen County
RPI.
came in here. I'm sorry, Owen County came in.
14th
in the RPI. So tonight's win will kind of help us in a way.
Yeah, the drop off is as you said, the drop off I believe past 5 is dramatic.
Yep.
And then there's an even bigger drop off once you get into those mid-teens. But you're right.
Yeah.
It's still an impressive win against a top 15 RPI team.
Top 15 RPI team. We'll take it.
So again, every win is important, and the big thing for high school football coaches is you just have to prevent kids from dropping to the level of their opponent. But again, big district win, and it puts us in the spot we need to be.
Wind is blowing hard.
Cyclonic.
Yes. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We will see you next week, I believe, from Carroll County. We will not be on YouTube. We'll be broadcasting live on audio, though. Hope to have everyone tune in. And thanks, everyone, again, for tuning in on Spartan Night, Murph. It was a fun night.
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
Was.
No, Tammy Huth, tip of the cap to
Yes.
Tammy Huth and the Spartan board for all the work they do for the boys and girls of the community that want to play football and cheer.
Yeah.
Again, you just all you have to do is look at these football players wearing the red and white tonight to see many of them were Spartans and the impact the Spartan youth organization has had on them and their families. So kudos to all those people.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Tammy, for having all the Spartan players up here and joining us at halftime. Murph, survived another week.
Yes, sir.
Survive in advance. Keep playing. Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. Next week at Carroll County.
Yeah, one
more thing.
Good luck to our girls soccer team Monday night.
Yeah.
They advanced to the 9th region soccer tournament. They will be facing Cooper at NDA. I believe that game is at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure on the game time, but big win earlier this week against Holy Cross to clinch a spot in the regional tournament. So good luck to those guys. Also, good luck to our volleyball team. Mark Talley, the volleyball team.
Yeah.
Matt Long and that crew. Isabel O'Brien, Rachel Lewandowski, Maggie Dawson, so many great volleyball players on that team. They are red hot right now. They are 21-10.
Wow.
They've won, I believe, 9 of their last 11 games, and they are surging at the right time, knocking off some good teams. They beat Holy Cross last night. The first time they beat Holy Cross in the last 5. They've lost 4 in a row against them. First time since 2019 or 2021 that they've beat them. A district opponent. So they are surging, and we'll be watching them this week as they wrap up their regular season.
Fantastic. Thank you, Murph. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you next week.
I'm going to get away before this blows me out of here.
Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. See you next week in Carroll County.
Go Tigers.
Yes,
Big win tonight.
Sir.